welcome to Sri Lanka's premier sports channel. We are bringing to you live the Inter-University Rugby Championship semi-finals between University of Colombo and University of Kelaniya. On the purple stripe, the University of Colombo as they turn things over, and for University of Kelaniya, it's the light blue strips as the game has started just 2 minutes, and joining me in commentary is Arvind. A very good evening, Arvind.
Very good evening to you as well, Kavind. And it looks like it's about to be a very exciting fixture. This is, of course, a semi-final bout in the Inter-University Sports Championship 2024.
And University of Colombo now have a penalty, and it will be the captain, Diksha Gunasinghe, the former Antonian player, to put this into touch and probably get the line out in favor of themselves. Just inside the 22 meters is the University of Colombo.
Yes, Gunasinghe has been especially good with the boot as well. And he'll be looking to lead his team from the front within their 22.
Ketaka Kalboila overthrowing it, and ball being won by University of Colombo somehow, and turned over by University of Kelaniya. And Kelaniya, just outside the 22 meters, have a defensive ruck, forms, takes the ball into contact, keeping possession. Here's the captain, the number 8, a lovely grubber, and it probably might be a brilliant kick from the fly half. It was the number 10, Sakit Pereira. On half, and it will yet again be Ketaka Kaluboila to throw in for Colombo. Quickly taken, a short line out, but ball being turned over by the University of Kelaniya. Ball available to the first spot. Good couple of tackles coming in, and the turnover won brilliantly from the University of Colombo.
Yes, something very poignant here that should be noticed is that for both of these teams, Kelaniya and Colombo, their defensive backlines have been very sound, with not a lot of possession being made along the way in terms of yards covered. And Gunasinghe again with the boot that's kicked into touch within the opposition 22. So this is good aerial action from both sides. Not much action in terms of boots on the ground.
And Police Park is normally known for its wide length of field, as Kaluboila feeds it, forms the driving maul. Hasn't been taken in to contact, as the scrum half forms the first pod, the number 8, taking the ball into contact. It's Radina, and gives it to Diksha Gunasinghe, who goes through the middle. Yes, Gunasinghe gives it out to the first center, the number 12, and here's the number 8 inside the 22 meters of Kelaniya. Advantage being played in favor of the University of Colombo. Pick and go is the call from the scrum half, and secures possession yet again. This time, good defense coming in from
but play is called back to the point of initial advantage. And it's 10 yards back for the University of Kelaniya. Something that should be noticed again and again is that this defense has been something to write home about. Scrummage is called in favor of the University of Colombo.
The resulting penalty, Colombo have decided for the scrum, the first scrum of the game, and it is a pretty good one. Coach Henry Terence for the University of Colombo is well known for his forwards masterclass, and ball being knocked on by Colombo. Here's Kelaniya have a scrum just 7 minutes into the game, and here another knock on from Colombo.
Yeah, both teams cannot afford to make rookie mistakes such as this, because this fixture is very important, not just in terms of the rugby tournament going on between the universities, but as part of the larger inter-university championship that takes almost all the sports being played into account. But so far, this has been good stuff from both teams, showing you why they have made it so far into the semi-finals. But University of Kelaniya here in risky territory. Can they cleanly kick it into touch, or are they going to go for a maneuver?
Kelaniya need to kick this out, but good defense coming in from Colombo, and the scrum has been won by Colombo yet again, and the defensive scrum has been turned over to an attacking scrum.
Very much a stop-start affair here at the police park grounds. Might well be looking to use those backs as well. They haven't played a huge part in proceedings so far.
Suraj Vavita with the feed in to the scrum for University of Colombo, and another brilliant scrum coming in from Colombo as the number 8 breaks. A good tackle coming in on him, and advantage being played in favor of the University of Colombo. And interesting to see what they choose from here. They can easily go for the 3 points, but looks like they'll opt for another scrum, which has been working for them at the moment. And the captain, Tiksha Gunasinghe, the former Antonian player in 2019, is asking his troops to go into contact, and advantage yet again for coming in from the side, and yet another penalty, and the referee will want to have a word with the Kelaniya players, because this is the third infringement on the trot, and yet again the big man takes the ball into contact. This is Dilum Veragoda. Veragoda gives it, and that's the first try coming in for the University of Kelaniya. Colombo rather. Praveen Vikash, the number 3 for University of Colombo, scoring the first try.
And it was that resilience that got them over the line. And now University of Colombo need to press the slim advantage that they have early into the first half. And it's the skipper, Tiksha Gunasinghe, with the boot.
Just
Not the toughest of assignments, but very costly if it goes awry.
just outside the 22 meters is the conversion with an angle around 23 meters with the angle. Gunasinghe has plenty of distance and the direction as well, and that's 7 points to nil. University of Colombo. And the first try has been scored, and University of Kelaniya will be restarting things from the base. And the game so far has been dominated by the Colombo forwards. The forwards doing a lot of hard work, and the scrums have been dominant as well. This is the number 10, Sakit Pereira. We will restart things. The former Thurston player collected inside the 22 meters. Tiksha Gunasinghe takes all the time he needs, puts the ball to boot, and the number 11 collects it, gives it out to Sakit Pereira. Sakit Pereira gives it out to the captain, and University of Kelaniya have possession among themselves, and a good tackle coming in from the Colombo flanker as Pereira gives a lovely cutout pass. Could have given the ball out wide, but the ball has been knocked on, and brilliantly done by the number 11. And could have easily gained some meters. It was Indura Samadhi who did not give the ball out, as University of Colombo have another scrum.
Definitely, Kavint, and this was the first period of play where we saw Kelaniya with possession going on for long amounts of time, and they did make quite some yardage. But as for right now, the number 9 has fed the ball into the scrum, trying to gain a few yards before he puts it to the fly half, and it's Gunasinghe with the boot again. Has he kicked it into touch? Not yet. It's collected very well.
Penalty advantage in favor of the University of Colombo, and it was a good tackle coming in to Tiksha Gunasinghe. It was scheduled, and the referee having a word.
Most definitely, there has been some over-eagerness from Kelaniya. They would do well not to have a card in their ranks this early on into the game. That high press coming in handy for UOC.
It will be another penalty just outside the 22 meters, and referee Robin Alexander for no arms tackle, and it was 20 meters back, but the kick landed right where the penalty was awarded, as Tiksha Gunasinghe will probably put this in to touch and probably get the line out inside the 22 meters, and the scrum has been working really well for the University of Colombo. Slight held up in play.
Here's Gunasinghe with the boot again. Not quite kicked into touch. And the fullback takes it the aerial route. Collected by the fullback from Colombo. Going ahead, beating one defender too, but takes a nasty hit.
And Gunasinghe acting as the scrum half, gives it to Bhashana Vijayasinghe. He's been well tackled, but the ruck being already being formed. And this is Kalubovila. And turnover, good turnover from the University of Colombo. And that's the number 13 for Kelaniya. Chaturanga Pramod doing all the hard work. And just before the ruck was formed, and here you go, right over the ball, just before the ruck was formed, and just like that, they have a penalty that they have put this into touch and inside the opposition half.
Kavin, could this be an opening for the University of Kelaniya to get points on the board for the first time in this encounter? Idrak Farooq trying to collect it, but failing. Possession turns over to Colombo. Once again, the skipper taking it the skyward route. It's collected well, but then again,
returns the favor, and Gunasinghe collects it yet again, gives it out this time to the wing three-quarter, who decides to run, but a good couple of tackles coming in, and the grubber has been put into touch, and Kelaniya have taken it quickly inside the 22 meters, and the fullback for Colombo, Sachin Mahanama, collects it, gives it to Vijayasinghe. Vijayasinghe gives it out wide, and here's a gap opening up. Lovely couple of passes. Here's the play opening up for the flanker. He takes the ball inside the 22 meters. That was Ishan Dilochana, and good tackle coming in from the University of Kelaniya, and out into touch goes the Colombo player.
yeah, defensively, Kelaniya have looked the better outfit. They've not looked impenetrable, but nevertheless, they have put up very solid defenses, especially in their own backyard. Can they do it again? It's a defensive line out. Once again, the number 8 feeding it into Idrak Farooq. That's collected, but goes down almost immediately. Possession still with Kelaniya. Hands it over to the forward ball carriers for those incremental hits.
Is the call from the referee, but Kelaniya do have possession. Rolling away Colombo. The ball turns out in their favor as the number 1 takes the ball into contact. Dilum Veragoda right inside the 22 meters. Yet another pick and drop from the number 7 Ishan Dilochana, and the ball has been knocked on. Handling off it is the call from the referee, and referee awarding the scrum in favor of Kelaniya.
Just a few words being exchanged between the two teams. Of course, this is all to play for here for the two sides. A yellow has been awarded to the number 6.
That's Indura Samadhi, the number 6 for Kelaniya. That has been awarded the yellow card. And it will be a penalty in favor of Colombo. 7 points to nil at the end of the 20-minute mark. And it looks like Gunasinghe will put this into touch.
Good call here. If they can turn that offensive line out into a rolling maul, that will work wonders for Colombo. He's not wavered so far with the boot. Now would not be a good time to start.
Penalty awarded in favor of Colombo, and Tiksha Gunasinghe puts the ball into touch inside the 22 meters, and we have around less than 10 minutes remaining in the first half, and Colombo will definitely want to go into half time with a couple of tries, as the line out has been won brilliantly, rather regulation, and here's the big man trying to take it into contact. The number 8 takes the ball into contact, Radina Panagoda, and gives it out to Tiksha Gunasinghe, who gives out an inside pass, and the ball has been knocked on, and it will be a scrum in favor of the University of Kelaniya.
This
A
has been
defensive scrum rather.
This has been good work from Kelaniya, that rush defense, not allowing those backs to gain purchase and find those pockets to really get going. But they are still very much in dangerous territory here. Kelaniya, they need to put this one away.
A defensive scrum inside the 22 meters for Kelaniya. They are playing with a man down. 7-man scrum, and the Colombo scrum has been working really well. Ball being turned over and knocked on. Here's the number 6 taking the ball into contact. Good couple of tackles coming in from the University of Kelaniya, but somehow do manage to keep possession. This is the try scorer, the number 3, taking the ball into contact. Inches close is the Colombo players, and the number 1 went upright, and the try has been scored, and the second try for the University of Colombo. It's the number 2, Ketaka Colombo, who has scored for the University of Colombo, and playing with a man down, and that amount of work from the forwards, and both tries have come through the forwards, as Tiksha Gunasinghe will try to add the extras.
And indeed, something tells me that this will be Colombo's go-to strategy, as Kelaniya's defensive strategy has been extremely sound and hasn't really allowed for wing-to-wing play from the back line. So the forwards will be having a busy day in the office. That is for sure.
There you go, that's the try scorer, Ketaka Colombo. Tiksha Gunasinghe.
Just around 9 minutes remaining, and here's Gunasinghe with the boot.
Readies his kick up, and right through the middle goes Tiksha Gunasinghe, and that's a really good conversion from just outside the 22 meters. And Gunasinghe, the former Antonian player in 2019, he captained the Antonians and in both rugby and cricket, and showing his experience here as Kelaniya. Sakit Pereira will restart things. Pereira puts the ball up and under, collected by the number 8. He takes the ball into contact. He is being well dealt with. And penalty advantage in favor of Colombo. For coming in from the side is the call, and the box kick has been put into place as Supasinghe takes the ball into contact. And handling of feet is the call from the referee. And yet again, a penalty conceded by the University of Kelaniya as Gunasinghe.
He's been having a very busy and successful outing with the boot. But perhaps notes should be taken from the Kelaniya away side.
And it will be the try scorer who will be throwing in to the line out. Ketaka Kalubovila. Quickly taken. And the ruck has been formed. The number 9 takes the ball into contact. Gives it out wide. Here's Bashana. He gives it out to the flanker who was placed right down the middle. And yet again, Suraj Vavita gives it out. And somehow Colombo do manage to keep possession. Ball being turned over by Kelaniya. Here's numbers on the outside. Cutting back in. Takes the ball into contact. Kelaniya having some possession.
8 minutes remaining in this half. Can they make it count? Once again, good counter-attacking by the University of Colombo. The breakdown. Barely managing by. Fly off, makes a run, picks the man. Goes for a wayward pass, but that's well picked up by the winger. Fighting, taking down 3 defenders alongside him.
It was Vikum Supasinghe who took the ball into contact. It was a lovely couple of passes. Here's Sakit Pereira, lovely cutout pass, but it was a good tackle coming in from doing 3/4. The ball has been knocked on. Colombo manages to keep possession, but obstruction is the call from referee Ravin Alexander, and it will be a scrum in favor of the University of Colombo.
Right near that 50-meter mark as well. Again, at times, Kelaniya has been over-eager. University of Colombo have capitalized, and almost all of their openings have come at the expense of Kelaniya conceding more penalties than necessary. This would be something to take note of. They're already playing with one man down. They cannot afford not to press any advantage that they have and to concede more penalties. But for now, there's a player receiving medical attention.
Here's the replay. Here's the knock-on. Obstruction was the call from the referee. And it looks like the player down is Dilum Veragoda. the number 1, the big prop. The forwards pack for the University of Colombo, Dilim Veeragoda, Ketaka Kaluboil and Praveen Vikash. Very heavy in the front row. Probably weighs around over 100, and that is why the scrums have been dominant in favor of the University of Colombo. And to add to that, Coach Henry Terrence is normally known for his forwards play. Is the newly appointed Kandy Sports Club forwards coach as well. And this is Suraj Vavita. There you go. There again, a good scrum coming in. The ball was out, collected by the scrum half. Good work and lovely collection from the player, and the ball has been turned over. This is Vavita yet again, and a penalty in favor of the University of Kelaniya. The referee wanting to have a word with both captains.
But that was a very small but intense cameo by the University of Kelaniya, showing some good offensive play, taking the game to Colombo.
It's a Colombo player that's down. That's the number 12, Kalpa Harit Priya, the inside center for Colombo. And this is the number 10, Sakit Pereira. He will put this into touch, and probably after a long time going into the 22 meters, just on the mark of the 22 meters. And the yellow card for University of Kelaniya has been reinstated. They are playing 30 minutes per half. The yellow card stands for 10 minutes. That's 1/3 of the half lost. As Vishwa Vimukti throws in, knocks the ball on, and ball being given to the forwards inside the 22 meters. Here's the Kelaniya forward pack taking it into contact. Manoj Mintaka.
Good support play being shown by the Kelaniya forwards, going for those incremental hits, trying to make that yardage bit by bit. But Colombo in return have been very good with their counter-attacking as well, not allowing.
Here's another pick and drop from the University of Colombo. Big man returning, and here's another pick and drop, and gains a couple of meters as well. This is a really good ploy. Gives it out wide, forms the pot just outside. Was well tackled. It's another pick and go. And there again, Kelaniya meters away. Good work from them to keep possession. And penalty for sealing is the call from referee Ravin Alexander, and the penalty has been turned over. Sealing is the call from the referee.
And how unfortunate for Kelaniya. They had made quite some ground And here's the Colombo skipper with the boot again. He'll be looking to put that one far away. That's been put into touch around 10 meters away from the halfway mark.
And it will be a line out in favor of the University of Colombo. Ketaka Kalubovila will be throwing things in. It's a four-man line out. It was initially taken at the front and taken at the back, overthrown. University of Colombo have the ball in hand, but a good tackle coming in from the number 13. That's Bhashana Vijay Singh. It was a good spot tackle, and the number 8 takes the ball into contact. Radhina Panaguda gives it to the number 11. That's Disura Chandrasekhara. He gives it out to Tiksha Gunasinghe, and Gunasinghe keeps possession. Ball out to the flank. Mihindu, and here's the scrum off, giving it out to Gunasinghe yet again. This is the number 1, Dilum Veragoda, and Tiksha gives it out to the number 8. Number 8 gives it out, and beautiful intercept, and ball being turned over, but he came in from the side, and obstruction is the call from the referee, and it will be a scrum in favor of University of Kelaniya. Here's the replay. There you go.
That was the number 10 from the University of Kelaniya who made that interception. Again, the defensive work has been bar none. That has to be said. Nevertheless, they have been enjoying quite a period of play where they have been playing offensively, and Colombo has been put on the back foot, and scrum has been called. Again, breaking down almost immediately. Holding on might be the call here, but play turns over to the University of Colombo. Scrum off takes it skyward, at least attempts to, but possession has been turned over and intercepted again. There's the number 13 making quite a bit of headway.
Chaturanga Pramod, and the counter has been good, collected, and puts the grabber. Sakit Pereira collects it. Sakit Pereira puts the ball to boot, and Gunasinghe, he'll probably run, puts the ball to boot, collected by the scrum half finally, and running around, a good tackle coming in from Gunasinghe yet again. Ball available, and penalty turned over. Good work from, and good work from the defense from the University of Colombo. And Tiksha Gunasinghe will put this into touch, and probably form a driving maul, as their forwards have been doing really well.
And here was the try scorer for University of Colombo. This time it's been collected cleanly. That rolling maul
Has been sacked illegally, and advantage being played in favor of the University of Colombo, and inches away the big men. That's Colombo will again. Here's Tiksha Gunasinghe. Gunasinghe trying to go by himself, inches away, and Vavita gives it out wide, and the number 15 gives it out to the number 11, and the number 11 goes right under the post as well. Disura Chandrasekhara, and under the post try for the University of Colombo, and that's the third try coming in for them.
That was brilliant work by the winger, Disura Chandrasekara. Really good backline play from the University of Colombo, showing you that they are indeed a well-rounded outfit. For most of play during that first half, it was overpowered by the forwards, but those linesmen coming in handy at the last minute in the dying seconds of the first half. Just completely fooling that defense, restricting them into a small pocket, allowing that winger to make that final run. And here's Diksha Gunasinghe, the skipper, again with the boot. He's been successful so far, and he is yet again 2 more points on the board for University of Colombo. 21-0 reads the scorecard as halftime has been called.
21 points to nil. University of Colombo dominating in the first half. Their forwards play has been what has been prominent in this first half.
And what a dominant display this has been from the University of Colombo. But it has to be said that for most of the periods of play that we witnessed, the University of Kelaniya was not lagging far behind defensively, but they were indeed playing a game of catch-up for most of that first half, and they were over-eager as well during many portions of the game, conceding quite a few penalties. Wasn't that the case?
Yeah, plenty of errors from the University of Kelaniya. Whenever they've got possession, they did not manage to keep the ball in hand. As we see the replay, this is Diksha Gunasinghe with the conversion, and that was the first try by the second try rather by Colombo, and Gunasinghe was right on target with the conversion as well. And the number 11 Disura Chandrasekara going in right under the posts. And now we will go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll have live action.
There's a big world out there for your child to explore, with so much to see, so many things to do, and so much to enjoy learning about.
Hello, you two.
They can do it all with the UK's #1 children's channel, CBeebies.
Amazing!
It's a safe place for your child to learn through play, with delightful shows that will entertain and educate.
That works for me.
Get them ready for a big world with CBeebies.
ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට ටීවී බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. දැනුම ගෙනෙන අධ්‍යාපනික චැනල් 18ක්. පොඩ්ඩන් වෙනුවෙන්ම චැනල් 8ක්. දේශීය රසවින්දනය ගෙනෙන චැනල් 22ක්. විනෝදාස්වාදය පිරි විදේශ චැනල් රසක් සමග චැනල් 80කටත් වඩා. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ මයි ඩයලොග් ඇප් මගින්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන්.
නවසිලන්ත ක්‍රිකට් කණ්ඩායමේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා තරග සංචාරය 2024 ICC ලෝක ටෙස්ට් ශූරතාවලියේ තරග දෙකක් සැප්තැම්බර් 18 වනදා සිට සැප්තැම්බර් 30 වැනිදා දක්වා ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් 10 ක්‍රිකට් සහ Sony Sports 5 HD ඔස්සේ සජීවීව නරඹන්න. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම SMS හෝ My Dialog app මගින්.
වෛද්‍යතුමනි මොකක්ද මේ හිසේ රුදාව එහෙම නැත්නම් හිසේ කැක්කුම?
එතකොට විතර අපි ආත්මට මතක් වෙන්නේ මේක ඔළුව.
එතකොට තමයි මතක් වෙන ඔළුව තියෙනවා කියලා.
මතක් වෙන්නේ.
යම් කිසි රෝගයකට ගොදුරු වෙලා නම් මේ තොරතුරු නොදන්නාකම නිසා
හෝමෝන වල වෙනස් වීම නිසා ඔළුවේ කැක්කුමක් එනවා. හෘද වස්තු රෝගියෙකුට හෘද වස්තුවේ රෝග ලක්ෂණයක් නිසා මේ ඔළුවේ කැක්කුම එනවා.
සුවරණ බදාදා උදෑසන 9:30ට සවස 4ට නැවත විකාශය සෙනසුරාදා රාත්‍රී 9ට.
Well, it's a beautiful night at the Shark Tank Arena. Here are some optimistic hopefuls. Let's see if they can nail their pitch.
This is Chubby Buttons.
We are the moms behind Chloe.
Heavy metal fire! Let me think about that. No.
Uh-oh, looks like they've unfortunately struck out. That's gotta hurt. But these players have hit it out of the park.
You got a deal.
It's sink or swim in Shark Tank. Only on Hits Now.
What's going on here?
Stop! Express!
Coming through!
It's Big Thomas! Yeah! They're finally here! Thomas and Friends, Monday to Friday on CBeebies.
අපි නොහිතන විදිහට අපේ තියෙන දේපල රාජසන්තක වෙන්න පුළුවන්.
රටේ තියෙනවා විවිධ අන පනත් ප්‍රමාණයක් යම් යම් වැරදි සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඒ වරදට යම් පුද්ගලයෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් වුණාම ඒ වරදට යොදාගත්ත දේපල. ඒ කියන්නේ වාහන වෙන්න පුළුවන්, යන්ත්‍ර සූත්‍ර වෙන්න පුළුවන්, විවිධ මෙවලම් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේවා රාජසන්තක කරන්න නීති රීති තියෙනවා. හේතුව මේවා යොදාගෙන නැවත නැවත වැරදි කිරීම වැළැක්වීම සඳහා.
මේ පිළිබඳව වැඩිදුර තොරතුරු දැනගන්න මේ බර නීතිය වැඩසටහන නරඹන්න.
නීතිය සිකුරාදා උදැසන 11:30ට සහ සවස 6:30ට. නැවත විකාශය සෙනසුරාදා සවස 6:30ට.
क्रिकेट के इंटरनेशनल सीजन का जलवा, इंडिया टूर ऑफ इंग्लैंड, इंग्लैंड टूर ऑफ न्यूजीलैंड, इंग्लैंड के होम सीरीज एंड मेनी मोर बिग सीरीज।
अब क्रिकेट फैंस के पास होगा सेलिब्रेशन का बिग रीजन।
පොඩ්ඩක් නවතින්න. ඔබ ඔය රිමෝට් එක අතේ තියන් channel මාරු කරන්නේ ඔබේ දරුවට බලන්න හොඳ programs යන channel එකක් හොයන්නද? ඔව් ඒක ලේසි වැඩක් නෙවෙයි තමයි. සමහර ඒවායි කාටුන් විතරයි. තවත් ඒවායි අධ්‍යාපනික වැඩසටහන් විතරයි. තව සමහරක් ඒවායි සින්දු විතරයි. ඔය සේරම එකම තැනක තිබුණා නම් දරුවටත් ලේසි, ඔබටත් පහසුයි නේද? එහෙනම් ඉතින් ඔබට නවතින්න වෙන්නේ මෙතන. දරුවගේ දැනුම අවබෝධය වර්ධනය කරන ගමන් දරුවා සතුටින් තියෙන වටිනා වැඩසටහන් රසක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. ඩයලොග් TV නාලිකාංක 48. A+ Kids TV. ආදරේ බෙදෙන පුංචි හිත්වලට ආදරෙන්. තාලෙට සින්දු කියන ගමන් ලස්සන හැඩ කපන්න.
පිපි කුසුම වදුළු සිඹිමින් තුරු සිරසලා පළු අතරින්. හායි කොහොමද ඔයාලට? අපි අද හදමු ස්නෝමෑන් රොකට් එකක්. බටර්ෆ්ලයි කෙනෙක් තමයි මම අද ක්‍රාෆ්ට් එකෙන් හදන්නේ. ජිරාෆ් කෙනෙක් හදන්න යන්නේ.
ඒ හැඩවලින් ලස්සන රූපමවන්න. අඟහරුවාදා උදේ 10:30ට. සවස 3:30ට. ඉරිදා උදේ 10:30ට. ෆන් ෆැක්ටරි එක පැත්තට ඇවිත් යන්න. A+ Kids TV නාලිකාංක 48 ඔස්සේ.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of the Inter University second quarter final between the University of Colombo and the University of Kelaniya. And University of Kelaniya is playing in the blue stripes, and Colombo in the purple and white. It's 21 points to nil.
Very
Restart goes the 10 meters collected by Colombo. Vavita. And here's Sakit Pereira putting the ball to boot. This time collected by the number 8. He takes the ball into contact, knocks the ball on. Here's the number 15. Puts the footballing skills. Knocks the ball on. And just like that, it was a good foot race between the number 15 for Kelaniya, Binath Pereira, and Tiksha Gunasinghe. There you go. Just on the top of that line. Knocks it on.
frustration visible on his face, and who wouldn't understand? That was pretty much the best period or a set piece that Kelaniya have experienced so far, and the closest they have come to scoring. But right now it's Colombo who's sniffing danger here.
And Vavita feeds in. And ball being secured, ball being turned over rather in the face of Kelaniya players, and advantage will be played in favor of University of Kelaniya. There again, the big men taking the ball into contact, but good work at ruck time. Penalty in favor of the University of Kelaniya. Quickly taken, and the ball has been held up, but ball available for the University of Kelaniya, and advantage being played in favor of them, the Kelaniya yet again. And the try has been scored. Beautifully worked. That's the try they have been waiting for in the second half. And just like that, the University of Kelaniya score back one try. And they have started really, really well in the second half. This is the try scorer.
And what a gritty fight back this has been from Kelaniya. They were firmly on the back foot, moving into that second half. But that was very gritty from them. And that's the number 15 with the boot. He's the athletic lad on the wings who showed a touch of football.
This is Binath Pereira with the conversion. And doesn't find the target. Binath Pereira, it's 21 points to 5. Here's the replay. Scoring right on top of it. And it will be the University of Colombo who will be restarting things as the skies open up. And a slight rain coming down here at Police Park as Tiksha Gunasinghe will be restarting things. Flat ball collected by the prop forward. He takes the ball into contact. Still on his feet is the Kelaniya prop forward. He's been finally brought down. He gained around 20 to 25 meters. The ruck has been Sakit Pereira puts the ball into space. The number 14 trying to run around and gives it out to Bhashana Vikramasinghe inside the 22 meters, and a penalty in favor of for University of Colombo for a tackle off late charge rather, and the penalty was awarded right where the ball landed.
Gunasinghe with the touch find, and here's the replay. This was a really good kick by the back. Really good thinking on his feet as well. And from the point of penalty, Gunasinghe's kicked it into touch, where we find ourselves here with an offensive line out dictated by the University of Colombo. That's well collected and rolling ball.
Ketaka Kalubovila, the ball was transferred and should have been called for an obstruction, but the ball being formed, and it will be a scrum in favor of penalty rather for illegal sacking is the call. The number 8 tried to take it, the number 9 rather, Vavita tried to take it quickly. The maul that was formed, we did not see the ball transferred, and here's the big number 1, Dilum Veragoda, taking into contact, and ball takes it into contact.
They're making those meters, that is for sure. The forwards are having a very busy day in the office.
Tries to roll, and Vavita.
Obstruction might be the call here.
Gives it out to the number 8. The try has been scored. Initial movement, and that's probably the flanker, the number 7 for the University of Colombo, Eshan Dilochana. And it will be Diksha Gunasinghe with the conversion to come.
The order is getting taller by the minute for the University of Kelaniya. And here's the skipper from the University of Colombo once again with the boot. Unfailing so far. First conversion attempt of the second half. Once again finds his mark, and it's 2 more points on the board for the University of Colombo. 28-5 is the score. 43 minutes in, and once again Diksha Gunasinghe proving to be very, very talismanic for his team.
4 out of 4 for Diksha Gunasinghe from the kicking tee, and had plenty of distance and the direction as well.
And there we have the replay. Very, very quick fire try from that ruck, and University of Kelaniya back with the restart, and that's collected by the scrum half, offloaded to the number 8, goes down almost immediately.
Panagoda it was, and Vavita puts the box kick, gets the ball, bounce, does Vikumsi Subasinghe playing as the number 11, and he's being bundled into touch, and Colombo having a line out on the 40-meter mark, and It will be a line out. It will be Ketaka Colombo laid again. The last line out was turned into a driving ball. The ball wasn't transferred, and Kelaniya did not engage as well. And Colombo with the throw in. This is a 7-man line out collected by the number 4. And Vavita to Tiksha Gunasinghe. Gunasinghe gives it out wide to the first centre, collects and knocks it on, does the full-back Sachin Mahanama. Ball available for Kelaniya. Gives it to the number 24. And he takes the ball into contact. Sakit Pereira. Think it was a high tackle, and the referee having a word.
That was the replay when Colombo lost possession, but here we see a couple of players actually from both sides of the touchline going down, and that was Sakit Pereira who went down to a salvo of tackles. I think he's receiving medical attention, and in the foreground so is a player from the University of Colombo. Injuries are not what either of these teams will be looking for as they hope to reach the final.
Ball knocked on, possession in favor of the University of Kelaniya.
Just a few more than 20 minutes left on the clock for both sides, and for Kelaniya it's going to be a tall order. It's a defensive scrum.
Here's the number 9, Manoja Mintaka. Good work from Kelaniya to get it out. Sakit Pereira running around. Here's Sakit Pereira. In space is Sakit Pereira cutting back in, and Sakit Pereira gives the ball out inside, but the ball has been knocked on. What a run it was from Sakit Pereira. Running around the defense, and the pass should have been collected. Here you go, running around a couple of players. He was taken out as well. Here you go, could have opted for the kick as well, but it was a good ball inside. Sakit Pereira did all the work and couldn't really hold on to the last pass. Was the number 11, I think. It was rather the number 12, Pasindu Jayakodi,
who fumbled the ball. Just having a word with the skipper there, as recess has been called, and I think the call is scrum in favor of the University of Colombo, who have been forced into the defensive by some good work by the University of Kelaniya.
The second half has been really good in terms of University of Kelaniya, and Tiksha Gunasinghe puts the ball to boot, and it was touched, and hence it will be a line out in favor of Kelaniya. It was awarded to Kelaniya. Looks like it wasn't touched inside the 22 meters. Hence could have given the ball, could have kicked the ball out on the full, as Vishwa Vimukti readies himself to throw in the number 18 rather, Pasindu Vijay Surya. 18, it's Imal Sharukshan for University of Kelaniya, collected, knocked on, and scrum in favour of University of Colombo. And that has been the story so far. Whenever University of Kelaniya has had ball, they've given away penalties, they've knocked it on and made silly errors, and that is why they are trailing 28 points to 5.
Most definitely, and that's very apt analysis, because whenever they've come into a position of dominance, and they have shown flashes of brilliance as well, such as that run by Sakit Pereira, they've really fumbled the ball and not really capitalized or pressed any advantage that they've had. But nevertheless, it's another defensive scrum set by University of Colombo. Number 9 collects it, passes it on to the fly half, makes a run, picks off one defender but goes down from
And
that
good-
second row.
Good turnover from the number 8. It was from the University of Kelaniya, Gajita Amarasinghe, as Sakit Pereira puts the ball to boot inside the 22 meters. And the fly half for University of Kelaniya really having a good game. He's hardly had any mud patches on his jersey as well. Sakit Pereira, the number 10 for University of Kelaniya. But the defense from University of Colombo have really held on strong. The forwards pack has a lot of weight for University of Colombo, and that has been the difference so far in the game. And 3 tries were scored by the forwards, as the ball has been won. Here's Sakit Pereira giving it out wide, and this is Vikumsi Subasinghe. He takes the ball into contact and he places it in the corner. Counter-attacking good from Colombo. Numbers opening up on the outside. Sakit Pereira, a lovely cutout pass. Here's the wing three-quarter trying to run by himself. Lovely throw and pass. Should have given the ball out wide there, but a brilliant tackle coming in from Tiksha Kunasinghe. Here you go. Step in, step out. And here's the drift defense. Look at this tackle right on the hip, just as everyone expects. And just like that, University of Colombo have an opportunity, and that will be the game. Lightning is the call from referee Alexander, and the right call as well. Correctly, there was lightning seen all over. And the second half highlights so far. We'll have a look at it. Here you go. Here's the replay. This is how it started, and the first try was scored by University of Kelaniya, and this is how Colombo scored the fourth try, and Gunasinghe did brilliantly, and the conversion as well, and the game has been stopped due to lightning, and the correct call has been made, and that will now go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll have live action.
You select.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
There's a big world out there for your child to explore, with so much to see, so many things to do, and so much to enjoy learning about. They can do it all with the UK's #1 children's channel, CBeebies.
Amazing!
It's a safe place for your child to learn through play with delightful shows that will entertain and educate.
That works for me.
Get them ready for a big world with CBeebies.
ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට ටීවී බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. දැනුම ගෙනෙන අධ්‍යාපනික චැනල් 18ක්. පොඩ්ඩන් වෙනුවෙන්ම චැනල් 8ක්. දේශීය රසවින්දනය ගෙනෙන චැනල් 22ක්. විනෝදාස්වාදය පිරි විදේශ චැනල් රසක් සමග චැනල් 80කටත් වඩා. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ මයි ඩයලොග් ඇප් මගින්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන්.
නවසිලන්ත ක්‍රිකට් කණ්ඩායමේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා තරග සංචාරය 2024 ICC ලෝක ටෙස්ට් ශූරතාවලියේ තරග දෙකක් සැප්තැම්බර් 18 වනදා සිට සැප්තැම්බර් 30 වැනිදා දක්වා ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් 10 ක්‍රිකට් සහ Sony Sports 5 HD ඔස්සේ සජීවීව නරඹන්න. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම SMS හෝ My Dialog ඇප් මගින්.
වෛද්‍යතුමනි, මොකක්ද මේ හිසේ රුදාව? එහෙම නැත්නම් හිසේ කැක්කුම?
එතකොට විතර අපි අපිට මතක් වෙන්නේ මේක ඔළුව.
එතකොට තමයි මතක් වෙන ඔළුව තියනවා කියලා.
මතක් වෙන්නේ.
යම් කිසි රෝගයකට ගොදුරු වෙලා නම් මේ තොරතුරු නොදන්නාකම නිසා
හෝමෝන වල වෙනස් වීම නිසා ඔළුවේ කැක්කුමක් එනවා. හෘද වස්තු රෝගියෙකුට හෘද වස්තුවේ රෝග ලක්ෂණයක් නිසා මේ ඔළුවේ කැක්කුම එනවා.
සුවරණ බදාදා උදෑසන 9:30ට සවස 4ට නැවත විකාශය සෙනසුරාදා රාත්‍රී 9ට.
Well, it's a beautiful night at the Shark Tank Arena. Here are some optimistic hopefuls. Let's see if they can nail their pitch.
This is Chubby Buttons.
We are the moms behind Cluey.
Heavy metal fire! Let me think about that. No.
Uh-oh, looks like they've unfortunately struck out. That's gotta hurt. But these players have hit it out of the park.
You got a deal.
It's sink or swim in Shark Tank. Only on Hits Now.
What's going on here?
Stop! Express!
Coming through!
It's Big Thomas! Yeah!
They're finally here. Thomas and Friends, Monday to Friday on CBeebies.
අපි නොහිතන විදිහට අපේ තියෙන දේපල රාජසන්තක වෙන්න පුළුවන්.
රටේ තියෙනවා විවිධ අන පනත් ප්‍රමාණයක් යම් යම් වැරදි සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඒ වරදට යම් පුද්ගලයෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් වුණාම ඒ වරදට යොදාගත්ත දේපල. ඒ කියන්නේ වාහන වෙන්න පුළුවන්, යන්ත්‍ර සූත්‍ර වෙන්න පුළුවන්, විවිධ මෙවලම් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේවා රාජසන්තක කරන්න නීති රීති තියෙනවා. හේතුව මේවා යොදාගෙන නැවත නැවත වැරදි කිරීම වැළැක්වීම සඳහා.
මේ පිළිබඳව වැඩිදුර තොරතුරු දැනගන්න මෙවර නීතිය වැඩසටහන නරඹන්න.
නීතිය සිකුරාදා උදැසන 11:30ට සහ සවස 6:30ට. නැවත විකාශය සෙනසුරාදා සවස 6:30ට.
इंटरनेशनल सीजन का जलवा इंडिया टूर ऑफ इंग्लैंड इंग्लैंड टूर ऑफ न्यूजीलैंड इंग्लैंड के होम सीरीज एंड मेनी मोर बिग सीरीज
अब क्रिकेट फैंस के पास होगा सेलिब्रेशन का बिग रीजन
පොඩ්ඩක් නවතින්න. ඔබ ඔය රිමෝට් එක අතේ තියන් channel මාරු කරන්නේ ඔබේ දරුවට බලන්න හොඳ programs යන channel එකක් හොයන්නද? ඔව් ඒක ලේසි වැඩක් නෙවෙයි තමයි. සමහර ඒවායි කාටුන් විතරයි. තවත් ඒවායි අධ්‍යාපනික වැඩසටහන් විතරයි. තව සමහරක් ඒවායි සින්දු විතරයි. ඔය සේරම එකම තැනක තිබුණා නම් දරුවටත් ලේසි, ඔබටත් පහසුයි නේද? එහෙනම් ඉතින් ඔබට නවතින්න වෙන්නේ මෙතන. දරුවගේ දැනුම අවබෝධය වර්ධනය කරන ගමන් දරුවා සතුටින් තියෙන වටිනා වැඩසටහන් රසක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. ඩයලොග් TV නාලිකාංක 48න් A+ Kids TV ආදරේ බෙදෙන පුංචි හිත්වලට ආදරෙන්. තාලෙට සින්දු කියන ගමන් ලස්සන හැඩ කපන්න.
පිපි කුසුම වදුළු සිඹිමින් තුරු සිරසලා පළු අතරින්. හායි කොහොමද ඔයාලට අපි අද හදමු ස්නෝමෑන් රොකට් එකක්. බටර්ෆ්ලයි කෙනෙක් තමයි මං අද ක්‍රාෆ්ට් එකකින් හදන්නේ. ජිරාෆ් කෙනෙක් හදන්න යන්නේ.
ඒ හැඩවලින් ලස්සන රූපමවන්න. අඟහරුවාදා උදේ 10:30ට සවස 3:30ට ඉරිදා උදේ 10:30ට ෆන් ෆැක්ටරි එක පැත්තට ඇවිත් යන්න. A+ Kids TV නාලිකාංක 48 ඔස්සේ.
This month on HBO Family.
My name's Wilbur. Anyone want to play? I've never met a spider before.
My name is Charlotte. Grandmama. Yes. I want you to teach me how to use my powers. Time to go big. It's a normal spider and I'm a normal kid. What's happening?
It's my dream to deliver packages for cornerstore.com. Always deliver!
හැම රැයකම අප නොනිදා තැබූ අපේ කාලේත් මින් පෙර යුගයේත් හොඳම ටෙලිනාට්‍ය රසාලිප්ත කතා තුළ අපමණ සිනහ වූ මදකට හැඬුම් සිර වූ අපේම නොවූ අපේම කතාන්තයන් ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ටෙලිනාට්‍ය කලාව සැරසූ සුරම්‍ය රැඟුම් ආනන්දය නොනවත්වා නරපන්න සිටිහිටස් ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ටෙලිනාට්‍ය නාලිකාව ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් චැනල් අංක 19.
Catch the action of the New Zealand Tour of Sri Lanka 2024 live. Enjoy 2 test matches from 18th September to 30th September. Live on Dialogue Television, 10 Cricket and Sony Sports 5 HD.
Hey buddy, it's been a while.
කාටුන් බලන්න ආස පොඩ්ඩ සේරම ඉන්න අපූරු තැන. හොඳම කාටුන් ඔක්කොම තියෙන එකම තැන. කාටුන් නෙට්වර්ක්. එකමුතුකම පරාත්තකාමීකම පරිසරයට ආදරය කිරීම වගේ හුඟක් හොඳ දේවල් සේරම පොඩ්ඩන්ට කියල දෙන පුංචි හිත් හඳුනන පොඩ්ඩු කැමැතිම කාටුන් තියෙන තැන. කාටුන් නෙට්වර්ක් චැනල් අංක 47.
සීකර්ස් 1 අඟහරුවදා උදැසන 9:30ට සහ සවස 4:30ට නැවත විකාශය ඉරිදා රාත්‍රී 8ට.
Go bananas for the juiciest talent show on CBeebies.
Ready or not, here I go!
Celebrate your favourite superfood as they show off their fresh skills.
Hey.
Ta-da! And fruitastic facts before your berry eyes.
We bloom and grow super fast.
So squeeze the day because every fruit and veg is a superstar.
It's time to let our seeds shine.
Roots and Fruits. New episodes Monday to Friday on CBeebies.
This season looks like we're going for a ride. It's all about celebrating the new.
Can't win this war without us, sir.
Bold new storylines.
Jeopardize the man's life.
Stay away.
Epic new battles.
Master Chief.
And new revelations.
I'm wondering if it's Tom Hanks.
Best vocal you've ever done.
So don't miss our freshest drops. And catch our newest seasons while it's hot.
Family.
Gotta keep the faith.
Right here
Remember me?
on Rock Entertainment.
දන්නවද සිංහයාගේ කම්මැලිකම ගැන? දැකලා තියෙනවද මීමස් රජුලගේ ලස්සන? අහලා තියෙනවද The Great Elephant Gathering එක ගැන? විඳලා තියෙනවද තල්මහෙක්ගේ ආදරය? මේ සේරම දකින්න, අහන්න, බලන්න, විඳින්න පුළුවන් එකම තැන. Animal Planet. ලෝකයට හැංගුණ සත්ව ලෝකයේ අපූර්වත්වය සමග. Animal Planet.
බොඩි මසාජ් කරගන්න ස්පා ගාන ගියපු කාලේ ඉවරයි. දැන් එකට හොඳම ඔප්ෂන් එකක් තියෙනවා. තාම Days Gone game එක ප්ලේ කරේ නැද්ද? try කරලා බලන්න.
Early on, pandemic spread. Trainloads of corpses.
ෆෝන් එක හීට් වෙන එක වදයක් වෙච්ච ඔයාලට හීට් වෙන්නේ නැති ෆෝන් එකක් ගැන කියන්න අපි සූදානම්. හෙයාර් ස්ටයිල් දාද්දී කොණ්ඩේ හීට් වෙනවා කියන්නේ කොණ්ඩේ ඩැමේජ් වෙනවා. ඉතින් කොණ්ඩේ තියෙන කොල්ල කෙල්ලන්ට කොණ්ඩේ හීට් වෙන්නේ නැතුව හෙයාර් ස්ටයිල් දාන්න හොඳම ඔප්ෂන් එකක් අපි කියනවා. මේ හැම දේ ගැනම දැනගන්න මේ සතියේත් ටෙක් ටිප්ස් බලන්න.
ටෙක් ටිප්ස් අඟහරුවාදා උදෑසන 9ට සහ සවස 4ට.
My name is Matthew Nolan. I am being extradited for a crime that I did not commit.
We now have confirmation of deaths on flight 357.
What am I in the middle of?
Red Eye. New series only on AXN.
ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට ටීවී බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ My Dialog app මගින්.
Catch the action of the Bangladesh Tour of India 2024 live. Enjoy 2 test matches and 3 T20Is. From 19th September to 12th October. Live on Dialog Television, the Papare TV.
Do your happy dance.
Out of this world.
And laugh out loud.
It feels amazing.
Visit our website to find out what's on. Swap your to-do list for a must-watch list.
Did you just see that?
Magic. And turn your weekday woes into weekend wows.
So excited.
On your binge and chill weekend. On Rock Entertainment.
Dance camp, drama camp, cookery camp, adventures මේ හැමදේම කරන්න පුළුවන් එකම තැන තමයි Camp Champ. දන්නවද? ඔයාලා කරලා නැති අමුතුම විදිහේ activities ඒ වගේම games කරන්න පුළුවන් එකම තැන තමයි මෙතන. එහෙමනම් හැම සතියකම මාත් එක්ක එකතු වෙන්න ඔයාලට පුළුවන් වෙනවා මං කියපු මේ හැම තැනකටම free මාත් එක්ක යන්න. ලෑස්තිද? Camp Champ.
බදාදා උදේ 8:30ට, දවල් 2ට, රාත්‍රී 8ට, ඉරිදා දවල් 2:30ට.
A+ Kids TV නාලිකාංක 48 ඔස්සේ.
ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට ටීවී බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. දෙස් විදේශ channel රසක් සමග